The recording is in progress.
.com. This was the book we want to create and make live. We started it yesterday and we're going to complete it today. The next thing we need to do is to use continue setup. It takes us to the environment where we shall be uploading our manuscript. Meanwhile, we have filled all these details in our previous class. Set the categories, and we've chosen I am ready to release my book now. Next, we save
Joseph,
and continue.
we're still hearing two voices.
It takes us to the second section here, which is Kindle ebook content. This is the option we need to be able to upload our manuscript. Click on Upload ebook manuscript. This is my own manuscript, Amazon ebook training manual. You can see that meanwhile, in our previous class, we had already created a cover for our ebook, which you can see here. Again, for some of us who don't or who won't like to use book creator here, we can design our cover with other professional or any other kind of software and use this option to upload. As you can see above here, the upload ebook manuscript button underneath here, we have used that button to upload our book content. But you can see something is missing here. The book I've uploaded has no table of content. It's deliberate for this class. It's deliberate. It has no table of content. It started with chapter 1 till the end, the last chapter. Also, it also found out, discovered a spell check error. Meanwhile, the spell check error could be a name, but when we get there, we shall know. So let's quickly look at that before we continue. Let's check this. Loading. As soon as it comes up, you choose whatever option you want to do with it, either to correct or to ask that it ignores. Look at it. Let's look at it together. You can see it. Session. Session. So you can choose to ignore it. For this exercise, I'll choose to ignore so that we can continue what we are doing. Ignore. Then we go back to our book publishing environment. You can see that that has been sorted out. The cover too has been sorted out. The next thing, I told us that ebook on Kindle, most of the time you don't need ISBN number for it. So you ignore this section. You continue, save and continue. While it loads up, I need us to know that when we are putting our book together, in the notes I dropped on our group today, I talked about, and even in our previous classes, I talked about our the basic things that our book must have, which is the book title, the table of contents, about the author, about the book, acknowledgement, dedication, introduction. Most of the time, some writers don't put introduction, but well, you could add that to yours too. So this is the third stage and the final stage where we'll be making our book live, Kindle ebook pricing. Before you make your book live, you need to finalize what you want and how you want, the price you want. You need to set the price you want to sell your book. Kindle ebook pricing. Look at this section, territories. That means your book will be available to all territories, and it has a right all over. You have the worldwide right. It goes all over, not only particular area or region that can access your book. Meanwhile, the primary market is Amazon.com. Meanwhile, by the time your book is being published, your book will be made available on other countries, continents, and platforms which Amazon dwells or exists. Here, you need to set your royalty plan for your ebook. Set your royalty plan for your ebook. My book, because I know what I've put together in it, it makes a whole lot of sense. Anyone who picks it up to read would understand everything about ebook publishing on Amazon. I'm not going to sell it lesser than $7. So I put $7 there. On this side, I need us to check this side very well. Based on the pricing you chose, based on the plan you chose, you can see you can see the amount of royalty you would be earning per sale of your book. Meanwhile, you can see here, primary market, Amazon.com, but your book will also be made available on Amazon.in, which is India, UK, like that. You can see France, Denmark, Canada, AU, and so on. So this is the amount you'll be earning. If it's being sold at this amount, you earn this amount based on the region's currency. The next thing is to publish your book. Now we are there. Publish your Kindle ebook. I want to do a recap again on this section before I hit the publish button. In this session, the only thing you need to do here is to set your price and choose your royalty plan for your book. Those are the only two things you have to do in this third session. Then you come, you scroll down, you click on, after reading the terms and conditions, by clicking publish now, I confirm that I have all rights necessary to make the content I am uploading available for marketing, distribution, and sale in all territories. These are the territories, you can see them. In all territory, I have indicated above, and that I am in compliance with the KDP terms and conditions. At your leisure, you may click on these and read to understand better, understand more what the terms and conditions are. So let's go. Publish your Kindle ebook. Done. It's going to bring a message and telling you congratulations that your book is on the way. Can you see that? Congratulations, your Kindle ebook has been published. Your Kindle ebook has been published. You can see this is the book title, this is the name of the author, this is the price, and it's telling you that it can take up to 74 hours for your title to be available for purchase on Amazon. Meanwhile, I can tell you authoritatively that this book, in less than 3 to 5 hours, it will be live on Amazon store for reader to start purchasing. When you get here, most of the time, some people like to maybe do a screenshot or just keep that. And as you're seeing it here, it will also give you a kind of a, it's going to send you a mail. It's going to send you a mail to your inbox as regards what you have successfully achieved on the platform. And as soon as I'm closing this, and as soon as your book is live on the Amazon market, it's going to send you another mail to tell you that your book is live on the market. Close. The next thing you would see is in review. In review, you know, we've submitted it, they will review it and approve it, then it will be made live. Watch this. Your title has been submitted for publishing and is currently in review. Titles are typically reviewed and published within 72 hours. Review times may vary, but may take longer if publishing rights need to be verified. After this, what the next thing you would see is it's going to show publishing. It's going to show publishing. Maybe in the next 3 to 3 hours, it's going to show publishing. And after about another 30 minutes, 1 hour, it's going to show live, just the way you are seeing this book here. It's going to show live, and boom, we're done. Right now, I'm going to open the microphone so that I can take in questions. If you have a question, please let there be a show of hands so that you can be allowed to ask your question. Okay. You can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
I can't hear you. Okay.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me now? Good evening. Can you hear me now? Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead.
My name is Sunday Momo from Lagos.
Okay.
My name is Sunday Momo from Lagos. I want to ask a question.
Okay.
After one had put a lot of effort in his or her book, and you publish it on Amazon KDP, can you still publish same book on another platform?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you done with your question?
Yes.
Okay. Answering your question, please. Okay. Answering your question, you can do that. You can do that. How do you go about that? You go on another platform and you do that. Meanwhile, this is an ebook. This is ebook. If you are publishing a paperback or any kind of book, you know you would be having a ISBN number, and that would have to you have to discuss that. You have to use that on the book on that platform. So that's just it. But you publishing here, they don't have the right to hold it that you can't publish anywhere, because you don't have a contract. You only use their platform to promote, to publish your book, and their platform too will promote. Meanwhile, you need to keep it on your left hand. If your book is selling very fast, Amazon will promote it automatically. I hope your question is well answered.
Yes, sir. One more question, sir.
Okay.
Being a new publisher on Amazon KDP, how many books can one write before you start getting royalties? How many books can one publish before getting a royalty?
Okay. Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Good. Right from the first book you publish, you can start earning royalty. As I've just published this book, it's in review right now. In less than before morning Nigerian time, it will be live. If I just leave it there that my book is on Amazon, it's there. The whole world will see it and fine. Anyway, anyone come across it, they'll buy. But as soon as it's live and I start talking about it, or anyone buys, and I tell someone around me, I've published my book, it's on this, very, very deep. Okay, I give you the link. They search and they buy. If the person buys now, your royalty is set there. You will see all the details there. You see all the details there. And at the particular date of the month, your royalty will be sent to you, except you fill a particular form saying that you want to request for your royalty anytime you are set for it. But every month, there's a particular date that your check will be sent to you. Is the question well answered?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you, sir.
Any other question? I think. Any other question? If you have a question, okay, good. If you have a question, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. Hello? All right. If there are no questions, before we round off on this class, I want to introduce us. I want to congratulate us for making it to this stage. I want to congratulate us because we were able to start and we followed through till this stage. I would be offering the master's class any moment from next week. And I just need a few people to join the class where you're going to be learning a whole lot of things in addition to what you've learned so far. Meanwhile, all this, what you've learned so far, you can start earning tomorrow morning as soon as your book is published live. But note that when you graduate today from, even as an artisan, as a professor, even as a doctor, the experience which a 10, 20, 30 years a doctor has practicing, you can't have it. So when you're asked to come for the master's class, you are asked to, it's just as if you're just being favored to come around, to come and benefit from what they have to give to each and every one of us. I will tell us this. Amongst the things we shall be learning, if we are ready and willing to sign up for the master's class, we shall be learning how to create our own foreign account. That's one. Two, we shall be learning how to create our own pay owner account. 2. 3, we shall be exposed to how to own a US account, which we won't have to wait for checks again, but our money will be dropping in our account as soon as the money is available on our platform. In the master's class, we shall be learning more about paperback and how to professionally publish books on Amazon. Amongst the things we shall be learning are how to professionally create an ebook cover. Amongst the things we shall be learning also is how to get a free ISBN number for our books. Amongst other things, we shall understand how to manage clients. How to manage clients. Take, for instance, you've learned all this, but you don't have a book that you want to publish right now. But you have a whole lot of people around you who have books to publish. What do? You become a consultant. All that you've learned so far, you can start making money in the next 24 hours to 1 week. How? An uncle, a religious leader, an educationist, a lawyer, anyone who writes article, you can approach and ask how to, we can ask them as regards their materials, and you can start publishing their ebooks and start making money. In the master's class, we shall be learning how to charge your clients based on the kind of job they brought, connected to the kind of task that you would be carrying out on the platform in order to be able to publish your book. Also, how to do promotion and sales of your book on Amazon. Every other thing shall be taught in the master's class. The master's class goes for 20,000. But for the purpose of this class, everyone who is interested will be paying a token of 3,000. Be paying a token of 3,000. A token of 3,000. I look forward to an ample number of us who would try as much as possible to tap into this opportunity and not let it slip. In conclusion, I would like to say this once again. I greatly congratulate you for this far you have chosen to go in this training. The mic will be open again for the next few minutes before we close, round up this training. Then we get back on the WhatsApp platform to discuss and finalize. For our international audience, we shall follow through and get all the international payment details to you so that you can tap into that, into the opportunity and the discount also. Any other question, contribution, comments before we round off this session? You can unmute yourself. Any other question? Any question you have as regards the announcement I've just made, you can please go ahead. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Okay. Hello.
Good evening,
Welcome.
sir.
Yeah, good evening. The name and
Yeah.
location?
I am Mona Lisa from
Okay.
Ondo State.
Oh, welcome, Mona Lisa.
I don't have a question, really. I just want to say thank you for the class so far. And I will be interested in joining the master class. Thank you very much.
Okay, great. Congratulations once again, coming this far. All the details shall be dropped on the WhatsApp group for us to be able to take advantage of that.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. I think Mr. Ayomide Famewo has something to say. Please unmute yourself. We are with you.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening. Welcome.
Or
Name
good
and
evening
location.
from anywhere you are talking. This is Ayomide. I'm speaking from Lagos. I want to say it's been a wonderful time for these 3 days, and even for the audience on the WhatsApp, we've also been carried along. But I want to encourage as many people that even though we've learned some basics or we've gone through the rudiments of this program, there is always still more, and we should not look at the time and all the sacrifice, because at the end of the day, some of these things is going to pay off. So I want to encourage us as much that learning is still much more important, that we look forward to something more, to getting better. A lot of people have been asking questions that they publish, but their book are not selling. So some of these things I believe will be addressed in the masterclass, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of people should join the masterclass. So I'm expecting to see hundreds of people and much more in the masterclass.
All right, great. Thank you so much for your comment. One more, and we round off class.
Onchuko has her hand raised.
Greetings to you, sir.
Yes, Onchuko has her hand raised.
Good
Don't
evening,
get that, sir.
everyone.
Okay. Welcome. Good evening.
Good evening,
The name,
everyone.
location. Yeah, good evening.
My name is Onuchuku Ann.
Okay.
I'm so grateful to attend this class, and I'm happy. I appreciate you so much, Mr. Joseph. I just want to say I've learned a lot, even though I did not ask a question, but I believe I've learned a lot and still hope to learn more in the master class. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Albert. I'm grateful.
Pleasure. You're welcome. One more. Any other comments? Meanwhile, in the chat box here on Zoom, I've dropped some information there. And on the WhatsApp group, I would like us to indicate how many of us would like to follow on the masterclass so that we can take it to the next level. Over to you, Andrew, before I make a closing remark.
Okay, well, thank you very much, sir. I just want to thank you for providing this training opportunity for people around the world. And I'd like to ask everyone that attended and got a value to also share this information with your team so they can join our masterclass as well. Thank you very much.
All right. In conclusion, I'd like to say we greatly appreciate your support, your partnership, mentoring for making these projects live, both on Zoom and online on Facebook. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you so much, sir. We look forward to more of your mentoring and support. And for everyone who have made it to this final stage, congratulations once again. And I look forward to seeing every one of us in the masterclass. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.